This video will demonstrate how teachers can set up Google Classroom to allow students to be able to peer review and leave comments on each other's projects. So for this example, we're going to use a book talk where students will record a video, submit their video to Google Classroom, and then set it up in a way that students can watch each other's videos and leave comments to their reactions and give them feedback on those submitted videos. So instead of submitting this as an assignment, because an assignment is generally a one-to-one conversation between the teacher and the student, what we're going to do is we're going to set this up as kind of a class discussion. So that class discussion will be set up in Google Classroom with something called a question. So when I click the plus button in the lower right corner, I'm going to, instead of creating an announcement or an assignment, I'm going to go up to create a question. And this particular question, I'm just going to title this, it's not really a question, but I'm going to title it Book Talks. And then in the instructions, I'm going to ask students to format it a specific way. So what I'll ask them to do is I'm going to ask them to enter the title of their book and then to link the book talk video with that as well. And then it's also a good idea to give them an example of how you want it to look. So for this example, the name of my book is Wonder, and then I've got a link to the video of my book talk. Once the teacher is done with it, a couple of things you want to do here is that if you do have a due date, you'll want to set that. In this case, I don't have a due date. You'll leave it as short answer. That way students can actually enter in this text that they will for each one of their book talks. And then you want to give students the ability to reply to each other. So we're going to leave this option turned on, and I'm going to talk about this in just a second as well. Once this is done, I'm going to click Ask. So we've given students the ability to reply to each other for this particular question. I'm going to click Ask. Now, being the setting was set that students can reply, that's the setting for this particular assignment. But I also have a global setting for my entire course. If my entire course does not allow students to comment on each other's work, then it doesn't matter what this setting is set if that global setting is set to no. So another thing you'll want to check here is you'll want to go up to your Students tab on the top, and then you'll see some options here on the left hand side. I think by default it says only teachers can post or comment. You can switch this to say students can only comment or students can post and comment. For this example, I'm going to recommend you select students can only comment. In other words, you probably don't want students to be able to post questions to the entire class. So I'm just going to leave that students can only comment. And then now this is going to allow them to be able to comment on each other's work. So now back here on my stream, this is the teacher view. Let's flip over to a couple student views. So I have two student views set up here. This is Rachel on the left and Adam on the right. And as you can see here, my book talk question that I've posted as a teacher is now submitted to the students. So now the students can submit their work. The way the students would do this is first they would go up to their Google Drive. So they should have their Google Drive open. They should locate the video of their book talk. When they right click on that video, they need to select Get Shareable Link. When they click that, the link is going to be copied, but they have to make sure that the link sharing is turned on, otherwise their classmates will not be able to open the video. So I'm going to turn this on. Now it has the link. It says anyone at New Prague area schools with the link can view. So the link has already been copied. So now this student can go back to their Google Classroom, type in their answer. So for this example, the title is Number the Stars, and then I'll post the link and click Submit. It's going to say, do you want to submit your answer? I'll click Submit again. And now you can see Rachel has submitted her answer. Now over here on Adam's screen, even though Rachel has submitted her answer, I can refresh Adam's screen and you'll see Adam will not be able to view Rachel's answer until he has submitted and answer himself. So what Adam can do here is he can go up to his Google Drive, locate his video, he'll right click, get shareable link, make sure the link sharing is turned on. You can see that it's copied to the clipboard. So now over here on Google Classroom, Adam can type in the title of his book and enter the link address, click the submit button, submit again, and now Adam's link is posted, and you can see that he now has an option to see classmate answers. When he clicks see classmate answers, you can see that Adam submitted his and Rachel submitted hers. In addition, students will also see the reply link underneath each student's submission. Over here on Rachel's screen, she'll have the exact same thing. She'll click see classmates answers, and we can see each other's book and the video they linked. So on Adam's side, he can click Rachel's link, and over here on Rachel's side, she can click Adam's link. You'll notice those videos are opened up in a new tab. They can view each other's. And now over here on the Book Talks, Rachel can click on Adam to reply to his video. Once Rachel has submitted a reply, you can see what it is here. If we refresh Adam's screen, Adam will see that he now has one reply, and he can click on that to view what that reply is. Another way that students can look at this is if they click this X right here, they can see another view, and I have to go to full screen for this view, but they can see a list of all the students in their classes right here, or in their class, and Adam could click on Rachel. So now Adam could click on one student at a time to click on these videos as well. For the teacher, what the teacher can do is on the teacher screen here, if I just click on Book Talks, I will see all of the students. I will be able to see all of their submitted books and links, and then any replies that were left for each of the students. This will allow me to, if I want, I can submit a little grade here or score these different assignments as another option. This video demonstrated how teachers can use Google Classroom to set up peer review projects which allow students to leave comments for each other.